Can you stop fiddling with the wig? Well,
I'm trying to fix my wig.
Well, do it now before you...
Okay. Yes, so welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. We have another letter. Yeah, it's good evening. It's 10 o'clock in the evening. So welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. And don't forget, check out our non-profit channel, Terence Beth Martin Giving Hope INC. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button over, where is that? Over here. Yeah, so it's because
you're a wally. Go on.
This is another letter. This is related about our meeting of Mark and Shirley yesterday.
Our meeting with Mark and Shirley. Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Terence and Beth. I am Troy from Australia. I saw your video posted about Mark regarding showing affection in the public, which even me, I can't understand. When you love that person, you should not shy to show it in the public. I am chatting a Filipina from Tarlac, and by June, I will visit her for the first time. And first thing I'm gonna do is kiss her in the airport. Which is Please explain why they're your thought about it so I will enlighten on the culture of Filipina. Thanks.
Right, kissing at the airport is totally okay. You haven't been together for a while and you kiss at the airport.
I think it's their first time.
If you actually sweep her over backwards and stick your tongue down her throat and fasten onto her face for 10 minutes, that's not going to be okay. So what are you going to do? You're going to kiss her, you're going to go, and then, can you? Right, so you see what I mean? It depends on the degree. And well, when we went to Thailand, we went round and we looked at one of the temples, and in the temple it does say about appropriate dress, and yet we saw a girl there of who knows what nationality, and it doesn't matter, but she was in extremely revealing clothes, and it was totally inappropriate for where she was. So in Rome, do as the Romans do, as they say. That's one of the oldest sayings ever, and it means you fit in with what is going on around you. I mean, if you were going on in a nudist colony and you went fully clothed, you would be sticking out, and someone would come up and say to you, what's the matter with you? You don't like the way that we live? Yes,
I think it depends on, because your question is broader, right? Like affection in the public, right? It depends on the Filipina, right? If you meet the because it's not generalized, right? But majority of the Filipina in the mountainside, they're not exposed on holding hands, on sweet moment in the public, right? Not all in the mountain, but at the same in the city also, depending on the upbringing, right?
Yes.
You got me? Depending on the upbringing. But if your Filipina is comfortable that you've been kissing or you've been holding hands or you've been cuddling in the public, then it's okay, right? But if your Filipina is not into it, then don't push her, right? Because sometimes because we have in the mindset, right? Like for example, when in our experience with Terence, right? When I met Terence in the airport, he's from Mabalacat, right? I've been sitting in I've been waiting in the waiting area in the airport. You got
she
me?
didn't even come out to meet me.
Yeah, because the woman, there's people there sitting down, and then I've been waiting you for an hour and a half, right? Your plane arrived. So I've been waiting.
I said I was sorry for that, didn't I?
I've been waiting, Terence, for an hour and a half, right? Because I think it delays. And then I've been waiting in the sitting area, and every foreigner with Filipina, those foreigner are kissing, right? Kissing their Filipina, hugging. And then those families, number of ladies sitting down says, "Oh my God, that's an old and a Filipina, right? An old guy." And then another one is, "Oh my God." you know, it's a very fat and then very small, very fat foreigner and very small. So in other words, they've been criticizing, and I've been there.
She's
So
listening to all of
so
that.
I've been listening on them criticize, comment, not criticizing, but their opinion on every foreigner with Filipina. So in my mind is, if I'm gonna go with her, if I'm gonna meet Terence right away, and then kiss with Terence, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, that's an old and young," right? You got me? So
Well,
I'm
and that would be
not
true.
ready that time.
And that would be true.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not ready that time. You
Yeah,
know,
but
I've been new.
you were hiding behind the trash cans, weren't
No,
you?
I didn't. I tried to look at you and like that, and then Terence, the first, so you know.
He's trying.
I didn't do. I do that my hand, you know. And then Terence, first thing Terence says, "It seems you're shy." I said, "No, I'm not shy to be with you." But I admit at first, you know, with Terence at first with Terence and I'm still shy that night. You know, I'm still shy in a couple of months,
She's still
years.
shy now. Actually,
I
in reality,
didn't.
seriously, she is still shy now.
No,
Yes, you are.
I didn't. I'm not
Now,
shy with
now,
you,
if
to be with you.
if I'm with you in Taliban and I try to hold your hand, you disengage the hand and you hold my elbow.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. I hold like that. I didn't hold hands because it's very. What do you call that? It's like a teenager. You got me? He, because there is like that, holding like that. I'm not comfortable, you know. So what I did, I like that. I tried to hold his hand like that. You got me?
Yes, dear.
But I'm not shy with him. I'm comfortable to be with him in the public,
She just
right?
can't be seen doing anything.
No, I didn't do that. But before in our relationship, I'm a little bit affected of what other people said. You know, I've been affected with what's their comment, because in Terence's case, he didn't understand because of the language. But there are people that even they know that they've been talking to you in pro, or you hear that they don't care, right? That's what I don't, you know. I'm trying the time to uh understand it. But now that we got YouTube, I read everything. I've been all the bashing, all whatever is that, you know, I'm open up and says I don't care, right? This is my husband, right?
She's learned to handle a lot of
Yeah,
the criticism, that's for sure, which we've had a ton of.
yeah.
And so yeah, she's
That's
learned
why
that.
my hair become white
Maybe-
now of all the stress.
Maybe before you, well, think about what I've been through.
Yeah,
Think
but
of it. Try to think of it this way: your guide. You should take as your guide how your Filipina
Yeah.
is dressed, and if your Filipina comes to meet you in high heels, ultra short, ultra tight dress, which a skirt, a short skirt, and showing cleavage, and is what I call overtly sexy, and has makeup, then probably being swept off her feet and you fastening onto her face will be totally okay. But if she comes and she is modestly dressed and is not there in high heels and
Yeah.
a tight skirt and showing everything out and with a lot of makeup, then that should be your guide.
Yeah,
She's
and
not going to be into these overtly
sexy.
sexy or shows of affection in public.
Yeah, and what do you call that? I think it's just a matter of respect, you know,
So
because
now,
that's the relationship. It's a matter of respect, and besides, always from what do you call that? You don't want to be displayed of what you've been doing in the public, right? Because we have phones now. You know, every move is in the phones. Like for example, you've been cuddling, you've been doing like that, and then somebody don't like watching you, and then they take videos and posted it. It's the Filipina that gonna be, what do you call that, gonna be
she would
talk
be,
that
if
no
if that
respect of
was
herself.
yeah, if that was put onto Facebook and it was one of those inappropriate moments, you might have been copying a cheap grope, and somebody captures that on their cell phone and they will be very happy.
Misinterpreted.
They will be, well, they may not be misinterpreted. It might be exactly what they see, and film, photograph, and post. So, yeah, keep it at least under control.
Yeah, it's like, for example, people gonna say, other gonna say that, oh, she is with a foreigner because of money. So in other words, there's a lot of opinion, like I saw in the Facebook, like I saw in the post in the Facebook that there's two women with a foreigner in the ATM,
Two
right?
women.
Yeah, 2 or 3 women in the ATM, and what they've been captions below in the comment is that, oh, it's become an ATM, the foreigner is the ATM machine, so it's just like different opinions. So you just, if you love your woman and you respect your woman, then try to respect her in public or in not public area, right?
Absolutely.
Off or on cam.
Yeah.
On light or there's a light.
See, I never see Beth in makeup. Now,
And good makeup, darling.
Well, very, very little. You have no eye makeup. You have a little lipstick on.
Yeah, but I got highlights on my hair.
Let me put it this way. Someone once sent a lot of makeup, and she didn't know, she's in her mid-20s, and she didn't know how to
I'm
put
already
on
30,
makeup.
darling.
I know, but you're looking in your mid-20s. Let me dream.
Yeah, I just realized we're married 24 years. My age
Married
is
24
no,
years.
my age is 20. We've been talking it the other day. I said to Terence, "Oh, we've been married for
Nearly 6 years.
6 years
It's coming up
because
for
I've
6
been
years.
married on my age of time is 24, right?"
Two
What?
things that we thought when we met each other.
It
She
gonna-
looked at me and said, "He's too old."
Yeah, it's
And
not
I
gonna
looked
work.
at her and said, "She's too young."
Yeah,
And
but we're still together, right?
look at the trouble we got ourselves in.
Yeah.
She's wearing wigs.
Yeah.
Oh,
on,
God, not another
We
one.
need to end this video with this wig, okay? This is how we work. This is how we are. Come on, darling. Why is it you like that? Okay?
You see what I mean? It's all about mutual respect. It's all about
Yeah.
treating your partner with respect. That's what it is.
That's the secret of the relationship,
That's
respect,
right.
understanding,
Yes.
and
As
always
you can see, I'm taken very
and
seriously, and it's all about respect.
yeah, respect, trust, because on
Trust.
myself, right? On myself, the important for me is trust. If it breaks,
Absolutely.
it's really difficult for me to put it back. That's why I
Right.
always said to Terence, don't break my trust or else I'm gonna break your head. Have a good bye.
Goodbye.